Welcome back everyone, we're playing Rust again today. I've done for a while, I've just logged in and there's a crate in the airfield here, so we're going to go and see if anyone's activated it yet, and if they haven't we'll activate it and take it. And my keyboard and mouse are playing up again. Oh, I see red, so wicked. See how many players are on. It's only 4. Well, 3 including me. So we'll sit here and wait for this, and today I plan on doing a run to military. If this has an AK, I probably won't worry about the run to the military. But if it doesn't have an AK, I'll run whatever I get back home, and then I'll do a run to military. Probably before I do the run, I'll make my level 3 workbench if I can. I should be, well, I think I'm with that I'm like 5 off of 5 scrap off of making it. So man, this would really suck on PvP trying to do this. You'd virtually have to time it. You'd have to activate it, run off somewhere to hide, so that you've still got inside of it, and wait. So this is probably where I'd hide. Wait. And then once it's got like 30 seconds left, you'd come running out and kill anyone who was near it. But anyway, I'll pause recording until this is done and see you shortly. 4, 3, 2. Yeah, let's see what we got. Oh, another LR. Not an AK, but I'll still take it. And my original LR is half used, so I'll have to repair it shortly. So I'm still going to do military tunnel run. Just to see what I get there. I know the ship is in, but it's already halfway across the map, I think, so I'm not going to worry about it. I might keep an eye on it because from what I understand it only does 1 lap of the island, and that's about half an hour. So I'm going to keep an eye on it, see if it does any more. If it does, I might try to get on it. Oh, we're gonna go for the airdrop. I've got enough room. I've got enough time. Should we head just south? The reason why I've got so many bandages on me right now is because there's a lad south, or very south here, down the bottom south. He's got turrets on his roof. Now, we're on a PvP server, there's no need for that, and he's right next to a road. So, you know, someone goes to farm barrels, and they get killed by this turret, which happened to one of the guys on here. And because of it, he lost a military grade shotgun, because he couldn't get to his bag because of the turret, so it despawned. Now when this happened, it'll be in my last video that I upload. I went to give him a hand to try and get it back, and I had to drain 3 of the turrets. He had 1 on each corner, and I had to drain, the first turret I drained, I thought he was on that side, because that's what I was told, the northeast side, so that's what I did. But he was on the south side of it. So I drained the wrong turret, and then I had to drain the other 2 turrets in order to get it, but because he had a decent amount of bullets in there, I ran out of bandages and our mate died. And his bag despawned. So yeah, once his bag despawned, I just sat there draining the turrets. He come running back with a heap of bandages and cloth and whatnot, so I drained 3 of the 4 turrets, and I left a message for the dude to get rid of his turrets, because there's no need for him on a PvP server. Well, you can still get raided. Very few people are gonna, you know, bother about raiding you, because ultimately it's just not worth it. You can only raid with like C4 or satchels. So it's just not worth it. I think I've worked out that to shoot these down, you've got to use bow and arrows, because I've shot them before with this and nothing happens. But you shoot it a few times with the bow and arrow and it just seems to tumble down. So I'm not going to waste any more durability on this shooting it. The reason why I shot then was just to, if there's anyone nearby coming for it, to let them know that I'm here. Of course, being PvP, I'd rather people knew that I was here. But if it was PvP, I would be hiding. Okay. What do you got for sale? quality. Oh, it's pretty easy out of stock of them, eh? Not that I use pistols. I've got pistols at home and I don't use them. I don't use shotguns either. Now we'll just run all this stuff back and we'll drop everything off and we'll kill ourselves and make a run for military tunnel. We'll spawn at military tunnel. So I'm not going to bore you with this run home. I'll see you shortly. Okay, so I made it back home. I've dropped my loot off. It's now getting night time. And from what I can tell, the cargo ship has done one full loop, assuming it's spawned up here. I don't know where it spawned. I didn't check when I heard the horn. But that being said, I'm thinking that if in future I want to get it because it's got the three crates on it rather than just the one that gets dropped at airfield, I might have to, keyboard's playing up again, build a base maybe somewhere here, and one somewhere here, and one somewhere down here. I don't really want to build it near, where was it, M19, because that's where I may build his base, like right there sort of thing. So I'd build it down here somewhere maybe. So I'm just gonna watch this ship for a bit and see what he does. If he gets down to here, I think is when I first noticed him, or down on the bottom here, then he does it but two passes. So we'll see. I'll keep an eye on it and I'm going to read up on it a bit more. So yeah, we'll come back later. So I've just done a bit of reading up on it. Apparently it doesn't go off how many loops it does. It only stays around for 40 minutes. So basically when you get on, you've got to activate all 3 boxes straight away. And then wait, you can't activate one, collect it, activate another, collect it, and you won't get the third one doing it that way. You've got to activate all 3. So I guess okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down and do my military tunnel run like I said. Then once that's done, whatever loot I get, I'll have to run home. Long last run. And then once I've done that, I'm probably gonna just go along and build some bases, I think. I might just take I'll take my gun, I'll take a hatchet and a pick, and I'll just go along and make, I don't know, a few bases. Because I know it has spawned here, but I don't remember if that was previous wipe or this wipe, because I think I've built in the same rough location. So I'm just going to have to, apparently the spawn point is the same every wipe, so this wipe it'll spawn in one location, next wipe it might spawn in another location, but for the whole wipe. So alright, this thing is going to be going very shortly, I imagine, because, well, it come out while I was at airfield. I had to wait for that, and then I went down here and got that airdrop and had to run all the way home. It's like a, I don't know, 15-minute run home in real life. So I dare say it's going to be disappearing shortly, and then we'll wait a couple of in-game days and it should appear again if I'm home when it does and it appears up here, I will be going straight for a boat to get on it. That's something else I've got to put in. I've got to put low grade and a rad suit in each of the houses that I'm going to build, and preferably a weapon with a flashlight, which means I'm gonna have to make a flashlight. I suppose I could research the water pipe and just use that. So I don't know if I can put a flashlight on the water pipe. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna make a flashlight. And we'll just have to see what guns we can put it on. But really, I've only got a couple of guns. It's these two. Won't go in that. So it'll go in the water pipe. So. And that's easy. It's a lot cheaper to research than what I thought. And blueprint. Is it water pipe? Level 1. Wood and metal frags. I don't think I've got any wood in here. Here I am digging into my wood stash again. All this wood is meant for it's meant for my heli base. And I will need you because I need some flashlights. So let's go 4 water pipes, 4 flashlights. I'm not worried about anything else. Oh, I could have just done 3 flashlights. Oh, that just means I've got a flashlight spare. So, I can't... Oh, yeah, the ship's still there. Damn. Could have gone for it. Should have just run for it when I got home and I would have been on it and nearly had them things. But I'd rather be prepared for it than do it unprepared. See, I don't want to take my LR on there. I know I've got a spare one. But I'd still rather oh, I've got to make the level 3 for that. Damn. So that's something else I've got to do. Now that I've spent all that, I gotta go and get another 300 odd scrap. So when I go to do these houses, I'm just gonna take all these guns with me. Probably should. Although, I won't need bullets because there's no NPCs on there. So, I'm just going to leave them in there. So, I've still got so much I have to research. Anyway, I'm gonna pause the video and we'll come back later. Okay, so I had to change my plans about going on the military tunnel because I forgot I needed blue cards which were in my base. So what I did was I grabbed all the stuff I needed for it and I ran down to here, I think, where I started to build a base, and then I noticed that this loot crate was here, so I pretty much just stored all my stuff, killed myself, and then spawned at my base here, and then run down to get this loot crate. Unfortunately the helicopter was here when I spawned here, so waited till he flew away, come down, initiated the startup, and then I went up and hid inside that building until the helicopter left. Because even though I was virtually naked, I'm not sure if it would still shoot me because I'm in the monument. All I had on was that. So, and normally it wouldn't shoot you, but I thought because I'm in the monument it might. So therefore, you know, I just, yeah, decided to hide just to be safe. So once this is done, I'll probably end up running all this all the way back home. And then I'll kill myself and I'll end up coming back down to my base, spawn back down at here, finish that off. And then I'll do the military run. The reason why I've done it here, is because if the boat spawns on this side, pretty much from the middle here to the bottom here sort of thing, then I'll spawn here and get on the boat. But also the train yard has the red cards that I need, so I'll be using it for that too. So once that base is done, I'll end up doing my military base run, military tunnel runs. I'll take that home, and then I'll probably end up coming down this side and putting a base down here. I'm guessing roughly here, somewhere. So that if it spawns from, you know, middle of the map here to the top here, in that area, I'll spawn at that base and use it. Same thing, I'll be putting a base down here somewhere, so if it spawns, you know, sort of here, I'll use that base. If it spawns in this half, then I'll use that base. If it spawns in this bit, I'll use my main base. if it spawns in this bit, I use that base. So that way I'm covered all the way around. Even if it spawned here, I'd use this base because it'd give me time to get the boat, and then I can head this way to it. Whereas if I spawned here, when my base is here, then I'd have to find a boat and then chase after it, which I don't really want to do. I'd rather spawn in front of it, find a boat, and then then go back. I've also got to put low grade in all the bases. I'm just thinking I might have to put ammo in them, just so that I can use the ammo to kill animals to get animal fat and make low grade. So I've built here. There's not very many red barrels from what I've noticed. I mean, I don't know about this harbour, I use this one. So there might be red barrels in that harbour. There may be some in train yard, I'll have a look around and see. But yeah. So I need to put, I reckon, at least 250 low grade. I'll probably put 500 in there just to get 2 trips. Because I'm not entirely sure how it's going to go. I might have to motor to the front of the boat, turn the boat off, pull the low grade out, and then try to climb on the boat as the ladder sort of floats past. Not quite as good as I was hoping. And don't get me wrong, the Spaz 12's alright. Same with the semi-automatic pistol. Yeah. I don't need the concrete barricade. That's just pointless. I don't even know why that would be in there, to be honest. So I'll bring this back later on once I've done this run. Okay, so we're back. Thought I had a bear, I was gonna kill it because I need the food. I haven't done this train yard before. So it's going to be a little bit interesting. But, okay, so I'm guessing that's the first part. Oh, I wonder how you get up into there. So I might have to have a look at Wiki to see how to do this one. I'm not sure. Because I know they're both different on the other one. Perfect, just what I was looking for. On the other one it was a bit easier. But this one seems to be a bit harder. I mean, I found the first stage pretty easy, but to get... Oh, see, I'm an idiot. I don't want to be here. I don't want harbour, I want train yard. Which is up over there. Oh, I won't bore you with the run there, so basically I died. I thought you didn't need a rad suit to go in here. Well, you don't, you only need 25 rad protection. Unfortunately, my guy, even with this stuff, doesn't have it. Not quite. So, I had to run back. And I'm probably going to die again because it's so cold. And I have nowhere to get out of the cold. Oh. Could have done with more than just one, but one's better than none. So I've pretty much just wasted one of these, electric fuse. So, that's a repair bench. Oh, really? No, I don't want rads. So I'm probably going to die again. Now I don't particularly want to run back to my base because I've got to either go around or up over the mountain, which is that way, no, west. And it's like minus 26 degrees, so I'm virtually gonna die when I go and do that. For some reason I'm not finding any hemp around. Didn't know that was there. So if I can get some health back up, we can reattempt it in the morning. And see if we can get it. Okay, I don't know why my screen's going red. I mean, I haven't lost any more health. I had more health, less health before and it wasn't red. Pretty much all I'm doing right now is looking for hemp or food. Oh, nice. Some of these can have food. This one doesn't. Seen a lot of these, but they're not hemp. So I'll bring this back later on. Okay, so I got the red card. Unfortunately, I took my rad suit off before I was out of there. Copped a huge dose of rad, so it's probably likely I'm gonna die again. I mean, I could have jumped in the water and sloshed around and it washes off the rads, but to be honest, the water would probably kill me just as quick, so I'm going to drop this stuff off. I'll drop it all off here. It's weird because normally when I go to the other harbour, there's normally pigs everywhere. Pigs and deers everywhere. But for some reason, this one just doesn't have them. So there might be a recycler down there. Recycle them. I'm really hoping I'll see some animals down here. And everything is playing up now. My mouse, my keyboard. Really need to get a new one. It's just getting beyond the joke. Come on. Couldn't give two hoots about barrels or anything right now. Look at that, there it was right there. Come on, what is wrong with my keyboard? So, I couldn't find anything to kill, so I'm gonna sit here for a bit because I think, yeah, the fire gives you health. I'll let my health go up. And then I'm just gonna take my red card and I run it down to my military base. I'll drop it off and then I'll have to make the long run back home. Either that or I'll come back to train yard to this base, grab the stuff and do the train. Actually, I might do that and get a second red card. No, I'll just drop off my red card down here and then I'll run home. All the way back up here. And then, yeah, I'll probably just kill myself, spawn down here, do the military train run, military tunnel run. And then once I've got that loot, I'll have to run it all the way back up. So, yeah, a lot of running to do, unfortunately.